Good evening, YouTube! Welcome to the Perfect Podcast Show! Tonight, it's a chicken discussion. What does that mean? I don't know. And now here's your host. It's Pikachu Allspark!
Shouting to the listening buddy, go! Build it up! Absolutely nothing.
Welcome to the Perfect Podcast Show. I am your host, the King of YouTube, Pikachu Allspark. That is right, this podcast is back again. Why? I don't know. This podcast sucks ass. You know? Sucks ass. Why do you think I don't do it that much? Actually, I've been making multiple attempts to do this show all year long, and each of them has just crashed and burned, and I have not been... It's all just not been usable, you know? All just been unusable garbage. Garbage that you don't want to hear, but garbage that I also don't want to give to you, because I want to... I want to give you a good episode or something. I don't know. Anyways, I'm back inside today. Not fucking going outside in the middle of the night to do this. I had a strange encounter outside in the middle of the night a few months ago, so it's like, yeah, these days when I go outside in the middle of the night, it's kind of just strictly to take out the trash, not to do much else, because you never know what kind of people are lurking in the dark, So anyways, this episode, it's the comeback of the Invisible Chicken episode, that's right. I'm going to be discussing the events that led to the comeback of my original animated series, something I'm currently working on an episode of, and I don't know if I'll be able to get it out when I plan to have it out. I plan to have the next episode out on the 15th of this month, so that's in like a week and a day or something, or a week and a few days. I don't know. I probably shouldn't be doing this podcast. I should probably just be constantly animating, but, hey, I figure, variety or some junk. I don't know. Anyways, story of the chicken, yes. So, to explain the Invisible Chicken comeback story, we gotta explain the story of Invisible Chicken itself. Back around 2011 or so, I had this idea in my head of back then I thought chickens were like the coolest animal ever, man. Like, just fucking cool. I don't have any chickens, but I did think they were the coolest thing ever, for quite a while, and I thought, hey, I should make something based around one of these fucking things, It's like a bird. It's running around, pecking shit, That's what a chicken is. It's just like, runs around, fucking peck, 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 And so I saw that and I don't know. Anyways, the idea stayed in my head for a few years, didn't do much with it. And then 2014 came. Yes, one of the best years of my existence, 2014. I got so many Legos that year. I went to McDonald's a lot. Fantastic stuff. And that year came, and I got this animation software on my Nintendo 3DS. It's actually a Nintendo DSi program, but I got it on the 3DS because they were selling it on that shop too. And an animation program called Inchworm Animation. And I had been making flip notes for a while. If you don't know what a flip note is, it's the Nintendo DSi had this thing on it called Flip Note Studio. It was an animation program as well, but simplified and stuff, so kids would be able to understand how to use it. And I understood how to use it, and I made those for 3 or 4 years or something. I made those for as long as I could, And, 3 or 4 years, I don't know. But anyways, good old 14 rolls around, and I'm getting a new animation program. That's right. Paid $5 whole to get inchworm animation on my Nintendo 3DS. An issue that inchworm animation had, however, inchworm animation, hey, it worked, kinda. The animations, they all turned out, stretched and blurry when I posted them to YouTube, but that's because I was stretching them to fit the video field when I got them onto the PC. Anyways, we're not discussing technical stuff here. We're discussing the fucking chicken. Jeez, man, I could talk all day with this stuff. But anyways, So let's see. What was I saying? Chicken. Let's see. Intro animation. I got this thing. And an issue with it is that it could not record audio. You couldn't record audio, you couldn't import it, you couldn't do anything with audio on this thing, so no audio at all. So, so that's why you'll notice that whenever I have an animation that was made with inchworm animation, unless it's like a character screaming or something, they will not talk and also move. Like, whenever they talk, they just stand still. And then the movement comes after the talking. So, yeah, my animations were limited like that on intro animation. But anyways, intro animation, hey, it's an animation program, and it could do longer animations than Flipnotes, I guess, with the correct amount of editing. And, it could do stuff in full color as well, because Flipnotes could not do stuff in full color. Like, you do 3 colors and that's it. So, I guess it was nice to be able to animate in color. And, with the combination of this stuff, I thought, you know what? I'll turn this idea that I had into my head into a reality. I'll make Invisible Chicken a thing. And it'll become my new deal. Is that a plane? There's a plane in the distance. And anyways, Invisible Chicken, I made it into a thing in 2014. I posted the first episode to my second channel on YouTube. And at some point, I realized that, this is main channel worthy stuff. So I deleted it from my second channel and posted it on my main channel. That's the only episode I've ever, deleted or anything. The rest of them have been main channel since day one. And so the show came out, I made a bunch of episodes, and then 2016 rolls around, and I post 1 episode that year in 2016, and then nothing for years and years following that. And in 2017, I was actually planning to do another one. I made a few scenes in inchworm animation in 2017 for the next one. And back then, in 2017, I was watching a bunch of those SJWs get owned compilations on YouTube. So, that kind of was taking some inspirations. I was kind of taking some inspirations into what to incorporate into the next chicken episode. This annoying dickhead who's all political and junk and easily triggered, and just having him be the focus of an episode. And so, that was going places, but then, then it just... Then it just didn't happen, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. The episode just didn't happen, and, the years kind of went along, and I thought, I guess I'm done with this, Guess I'm done with this, no more Invisible Chicken. You get half a dozen, and that's all you get. Just half a dozen episodes, I guess, but then something happened. The next part of the story takes place in 2019. We're gonna steer away from the chicken for a second. In 2019, I I was growing fucking tired of it. Fucking tired of what, you might ask? The answer to that question is marijuana. Yes, that's right. I've seen people posting weed memes online for years and making weed jokes on TV and in films and stuff. And it's always the exact same joke. It was funny once, like 50 years ago. It's not funny anymore. It was funny once for like a year. It's not funny anymore, man. It hasn't been funny this whole century. And, you know, we're like 23 years into this century. It hasn't been funny at all. The whole century. Like, weed is not fucking funny. And weed jokes are not fucking funny. And they're always the exact same joke, and it's never funny. And 2019 rolled around, and I was getting fucking tired of it. And something that also happened in 2019, in March 2019, I got a USB drawing tablet. That's right, USB drawing tablet. I can now draw stuff on my computer, on Windows 10. My laptop computer, I can draw stuff on it. Yay! Yay! So, with the ability to draw stuff on my PC, I was now able to make basically anything. And one of the things I chose to make was comics. Comics that I would post on X, the website formerly known as Twitter. Back then it was still known as Twitter, and that's where I was posting the comics on. You know, usually 3-panel comics, occasionally 4 panels. And yeah, in 2019, you know, I had enough of weed, so I fucking had enough of all these unfunny memes, jokes, and junk, so I posted my first anti-weed piece of material online, a comic posted on April 20th, 2019, to my Twitter account. This comic was, you know, one of my usual 3-panel comics, basically giving off the message that, hey, weed is gay, weed fucking sucks, weed is for retards, fuck you if you like weed, you know? Like that kind of thing. And yeah, then 2020 rolls around, you know? And, I got to thinking that year, a comic ain't good enough. No, I have this drawing tablet, I have animation software on my PC, I can make a cartoon. Yes, so I made a cartoon. The first anti-weed cartoon, I posted it onto YouTube, and that happened. That establishes... I posted it onto YouTube on April 20th, 2020, and that establishes a tradition on my YouTube channel that's going 4 years strong as of this year. The tradition of doing anti-weed cartoons each year on April 20th. Why April 20th? Well, why do you think? It's fucking 420. That's the weed number. That's the weed number. It's the day people get the most obnoxious with their weed memes. So, you know, that's the day I strike. That's the day I say, hey, fuck weed. Weed's fucking annoying. If you do weed, fuck you. You know? If you're a weed user, go fuck yourself, bitch. So yes, I do these cartoons for a few years, and they're usually like a 1-minute short. But this year I chose to do something different. 2023. I was looking back at old Invisible Chicken episodes, and I thought, you know something? I'm not fucking done with this. I'm not done with this. I still like this idea. I think this idea is good, and I want to keep doing it, but I want to make sure, you know? I want to make sure that I can still do this, that this would still be something that I'd be into doing, that I still want to do this. And so I tested out on the anti-weed cartoon. I use most of the same characters. No actual chicken was in this one though, because it's not an episode of the show. It's kind of just seeing, if I can make this happen. So yes, I make this Invisible Chicken sort of episode. I even add in a new character. So, that's a big thing. And I make this into a thing. And after I made this sort of chicken episode, I thought, yeah, you know what? I like this. I want to keep doing this. So that's when the plans got set in motion for the next episode. Or at least the plans continued for the next episode, that is, because I discovered that I still had the original clips that I wanted from... I still had the clips that I animated back in 2017 for this episode. And so I took these clips and I wrote a new script for them. I did some storyboards in one of my notebooks. I have two of them. Got two notebooks. Yeah. So yes, I did some storyboards in one of those. And I wrote some more. And I compiled together the script for this chicken episode. And here's how fucking long it took me for this. I did the recording for the audio, for all the voice lines and stuff. I did that back in July. I did that in July, and the episode came out in November. Why did it take so long for the episode to come out? Well, not only does animation take a while, but also, I made a new intro. Yes, I made the first ever intro for Invisible Chicken. It didn't exactly have an intro before. It was just, some music and a few title cards. And that's not my favorite thing to do, I like intros. And I think that intros and theme songs and stuff are something that's severely lacking in TV these days. And, if I'm going to make something, I know it's not going to be actually on TV or anything, but, I want to put an intro on it, make it seem... See, that's something I want on my YouTube channel, to make it seem, as much like a TV channel as possible, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I'm doing that good of a job at that, since I do so many fucking unboxing videos. But, hey, those unboxing videos, they have an intro, and, I try to make those feel like a show, so... Hey, I don't know. I try to have production values, but I'm also, broke, so I can't exactly afford good production values. Anyways, so yes, what was I saying? Dang. Yeah, I did the audio in July, and I did the intro. This is the first intro for Invisible Chicken. It uses the song Ready, Aim, Misfire from the band New Year's Day. This was a song straight out of the 2000s. Supposedly the music video came out in like 2005 or something. And I wanted it to be a 2000s song because I want the Invisible Chicken itself to be a show sort of like if the 2000s mentality never went away. Like technology still progressed forwards, but it's sort of like if we had modern technology in the 2000s, That's kind of what I want the Invisible Chicken world to be like these days, so... they still go to, like, video stores, like Blockbuster-style video stores, like, those are still around in the Invisible Chicken world, and, people still go to them. People call each other on the phone more often than they text. They gotta call each other more often anyways, since, it's a cartoon, and it would kind of suck ass if people were just texting each other in a cartoon, Because, you just see characters looking down at their phone nothing fucking happening. Like, that would suck. So, yeah, you know. And, like, you know, online shopping, it's a thing, but, like, most people don't do it, you know. Malls are still a very in demand and popular thing in this world, you know. Trying to just, you know, high-waisted pants ain't a fucking thing at all in my world. Not in the Invisible Chicken world. No. All the pants sit at the correct fucking place. You know? No pants reaching the fucking tits. That don't happen in my world. Not an Invisible Chicken, no. And you know, people still say stuff like faggot and retard. People still say stuff like that. And nobody takes offense to it, you know. Like, nobody cares if somebody's saying edgy stuff, you know. People just laugh along like they used to, you know. People just laugh along to edgy stuff in the Invisible Chicken world. You know, it's a world that I think that the IRL world could use. It's something that I think that we as a society should fucking go back to. The world of the 2000s, like. And, you know, I don't think that my show could have any influence on that, but, you know, maybe if it gets popular enough, which it won't get popular enough. The new episode has like 30 views, but, you know, maybe. I don't know. The next episode's gonna be fully animated, you know, with the PC, with Pencil 2D, so it's gonna be in full HD, not you know, the half and half thing with this new episode because of the half of it being inchworm, but, you know, like, so, you know, the next new episodes, I don't know, I think maybe, would a full HD episode grab more attention, you know? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to grab any attention with this show at all, but hey, maybe, who knows? And yeah, I guess that's basically the whole Invisible Chicken story. I don't think I have anything else to add. Stay tuned tomorrow for another new episode of The Perfect Podcast Show. Tomorrow's episode will be discussing my recent Lego videos, the recent Lego SpongeBob videos, talk show videos, my Lego stuff recently, and also any other videos I've put out. I haven't put out that many other videos, though, and also I'll be going through the schedule for this month, for the rest of the month anyways. I got a few more videos coming out, I guess, a few more big ones. Next Invisible Chicken episode, December 15th, Friday, December 15th, that's what I'm shooting for, and I haven't even animated a second of it yet, as of Saturday, December 2nd, which is when I'm filming this podcast. Will I be able to get it? I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, that's this week's episode of The Perfect Podcast Show. As you could have guessed, I fucking hate high-waisted pants. You should hate them as well. And they need to go out of style immediately. You can follow me on X at Pikachu Allspark. And until the next episode, until tomorrow, I guess, all hail the king. And when I say that, I mean me, the king of YouTube. That's what I mean.
Would you